Hey there, it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a review of the Lorna Leigh planner. So I was doing a search on Etsy for some new planners to try and I came across this one. Once I saw the Rainbow Weekly spread, I was like, I've got to have it. Like, the colours are really pretty, so nice. Some of my favourite colours of a rainbow colour scheme I've ever seen in a planner, so I was very keen to try it. Full disclaimer, the creator of the planner, Lorna, has sent me it for free in exchange for this review. I was going to buy it anyway though. Okay, so let's have a closer look. So the planner comes in a really nice gift box. It's quite low, so I'm thinking about using it for storing some of my pens, of which there are many. Okay, so it is a really nice box you could use for gifting or just for general use. It even has the nice shimmer on it, just like the planner. So she even wrote a handwritten note. Look how nice her handwriting is. Like, I wish my writing was that pretty. That's really nice. Okay, let's have a look at the planner itself. So I have already done a sneak peek. I couldn't resist when it first arrived. So it is really nice on the inside. Just wait until you see it. But first, let's talk about the size. So the planner is about 7.75 wide by about 9.75, about 9.5 high. The pages inside are a bit smaller, so the cover overlaps, which is great because then the tabs don't get damaged. So the cover itself is a really sturdy cover. It's not going to get damaged at all, and it's even got the nice corner detailing, which looks real classy. Very thick. It's not bending at all, which is great. Has a really pretty gold coil. If you do want to do sticker decorating, there probably won't be much room because it is pretty much at its capacity, that coil, but look at the nice gold shimmer. Love it, love it, love it. Love anything with gold foil. Obsessed. Okay, so let's have a look inside. So it is a pretty good size planner, medium size, very similar to Plum Paper, Erin Condren, all those other popular planner companies, which is grown to be my favorite size for planners. Not too big, not too small. So that is already a pro in my books. So we've got a pocket folder in the front here. It is quite narrow. You probably won't be able to fit too much in this, which is probably a good thing because I know for me personally, pocket folders tend to become a bit of a dumping ground. Okay, so we've got the This Belongs To page, and then I always like hearing the story about how someone created their planner and how they use it. Oh, before I forget, it also comes with this like tip sheet on how she uses it with some recommended ideas. Love that. I always am interested in seeing how people use their planner to get ideas. Okay, so in the front of the plan we have some, I guess I call these add-on pages, so not just the weekly and the monthly view. We've got all the personal information pages, some contact info, lots of different ones there, so you don't have to keep rewriting in things. It's got like all your generic ones. The line spacing is pretty good on this planner. You don't have to write like an ant, but it's also not too big. It's probably about 0.25 inches. Let's just double check. Whoops, I'm in centimeters. Yeah, so about 0.25 inches high, which is a really good line spacing width. Got this really pretty ribbon bookmark built in. I really like the colour. Mint is really growing on me lately, so I really like that one. Okay, so we've got set up the planner, and I really like that the rainbow colours are continued from the weekly spread throughout all these add-on pages in the planner. Some goal setting pages, includes a little checkbox or a circle where you can tick it off when it's complete and the date that it's due by. So it's quite similar to how I normally set up my goal setting pages, so I love that. Holidays, so this planner was made in Australia. We were fellow Aussie. It's very hard to find planners made in Australia. They tend to all be made in the USA. And she's got all the school terms as well. So if you're in Queensland like I am, it's already listed out for you, which is very handy. Love, love, love it. Then we have the yearly planner. Nice and simple if you wanted to do birthdays, or I tend to do like coloured dot stickers and do a colour code, like put the stickers down here and write what each sticker represents. So it might be like a milestone or a goal or whatever you want to keep track of. Could be your time of the month, and then just put a little sticker because there's not much room to write in these columns. That's how I tend to use these types of yearly planners. And we have the dates at a glance pages. For 2018 it's a 2018 planner, and then also the next year, which is 2019. Again, the colours are continued throughout. It's very nice. Starts on a Sunday and, bummer. Okay, the monthly spread starts on a Monday. Let's do the check. Does the weekly spread start on a Monday as well? It does. That's pretty good. So I'm not sure why the monthly calendar starts on the Sunday then. That's a bit odd. Anywho, okay, so the monthly spread, let me zoom out a bit. So we've got nice big boxes to write in. Let's get the ruler out. They are about, oh, that's quite big. Almost 1.75. That's bigger than most planners. And yep, square box. So that's pretty good size. Quite happy with that. So we've got a nice big notes sidebar down here, and we've got the public holidays listed in as well. So it gives you December 2017 monthly calendar, which is great. I'm filming this in December, so I could even start using this right now, which is really good. Okay, so the boxes are quite big. I'll have to check if the calendar does the thing where some people combine the boxes or if it restarts. We'll get to that in a sec. So the weekly spread. So this is what I was talking about, guys. This is why I wanted this planner. Look at the colors of this weekly spread. Absolutely love it. I love anything and everything that is rainbow. Really loving this color spread. Look at that. Oh my god, I love that color. That's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so we've got the Dates at a Glance calendar. Starts on a Monday here, which is good. That keeps it consistent. A nice big note sidebar. Phone calls. I would probably white that out and use it for something else, maybe cleaning. Baking, that's always good. I always do weekly baking, and not many planners include a baking section. Meal planning space. You might need to write a bit small if you wanted to include lunch and dinner, but if you just wanted to do dinner planning, that would probably be sufficient space. My task section, so that is quite roomy if you do need to do 2 lines of text, like one up there and then one down there, which is quite good, not too close together. The appointment section from 7 till 7. If you follow my blog, you'll know that I am not an early morning person. I usually do not roll out of bed until 9 or 10 on a weekend. So I'd probably white out these times and then change them or put little check boxes in and make it a more to-do list space or use it for blog planning. I shall have to see. And up the top we've got a line box which you could use for priorities. She recommends using it for like that day's events, birthdays, anything like that that you want to flag as important. Cleaning tasks could also be a good idea. Same spread over here on the right. So Saturday and Sunday get a full sidebar, which is great. The pre-fill prepare for next week. I mean, I do that anyway. I usually don't need to write that in my planner, so that could get a little annoying whiting that out each week. The Emily Leigh Simplified Planner does that too, where they like pre-fill tasks for each week. I know some people might need the prompt, but I personally don't think it's necessary. The paper feels really nice. I'm very keen to do a pen test. It does not feel like paper in most other planners. It's really smooth. Really like the feel of it. Feels really good. Definitely will have to do a pen test, and I'll include the link to the blog post, which will have that below in the description box. So let's go to the other monthly calendars and see what happens with the dates. We've got 31st there, and we've got February, March, April. Okay, so we are getting a fair bit of room if we don't have enough dates to fill out a line, which is good. Functional space that you could use. So it doesn't look like any of the boxes are combined, which is great. So we do shrink a bit though. Okay, so we've gone from 5 lines to 6 lines, and the boxes have been tapped on down the end. So not really a fan of that. I would probably think it'd be more logical to go 31st and then the 1st up the top here, rather than making it into 6 lines and then shrinking the space for each calendar box. But that's just my pet hate when it comes to planners. I don't know, it might not bother you at all. That's just my own opinion. Okay, so let's run to the back. As for the tabs, they do feel quite sturdy, like a cardstock and then laminate. There is no divider, so for most planners they'll include a cover page which will say like September, and it might be like a pretty pattern. For this one, they just print the weekly spread of the last month and then the half of the monthly calendar onto like a cardstock, which feels thicker than the normal paper, and then just put a little tab. There's no divider in there, but I mean, they tend to just add extra bulk. If you wanted to be decorative, you could always add them in yourself. I don't really consider that too much of a con because it's still functional planner. Okay, so December, let's go to the back. Ooh, so we've got some notes pages. Keep flicking. Oh, I like that they're very open-ended, so we can put whatever title we want up the top here. Fair few of these, and they're different colors too, which is nice. Clicking. The line spacing is pretty good. That's a fair bit of room to write. You don't have to write too small. More than 0.25, which is great. Let's go to the back. Some more lines up. And planning space for next year. So there's not really any add-on pages, like bill trackers or savings trackers, apart from those couple of goals pages and stuff at the front. Mainly just some notes pages at the back, and then also another pocket folder which does feel quite tight. It probably could not fit much more than, I'd say, like 3 letters in the back here, but you do get one in the back and then also the front as well. And then that same hardcover planner cover backing, which is really sturdy, which feels really good. I'm really pushing on this and it's not budging at all. So that should hold up quite well throughout the entire year. On the whole, I'm quite happy with this planner. I love those rainbow colors. So pretty. Love, love, love it. So thank you, Lorna, for sending me the planner. I'll have to try it out in 2018 Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more planner videos, and also check out the blog post, which will be linked below, which will have the pen test and then also the sizing specs as well. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time.